Okay, so have you ever been online trying to learn something new?
Uh-huh.
You know, maybe you're like prepping for a presentation or just like diving into something you're curious about.
Yeah.
And you suddenly realize like, whoa, I've got like a zillion tabs open and
Yeah.
I can't even remember what like half of them were even for.
Oh, yeah, totally. I've been there.
Right. It's like the the promise of the internet was like all this knowledge at your fingertip,
Right.
but it's like sometimes it's just too much.
Just like drinking from a fire hose,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. And so that's kind of what today's deep dive is all about. It's
Yeah.
like we're going to try to give you like a cheat code for that information overload.
I like it.
We've been looking at a really interesting report about some of the latest breakthroughs in AI.
Okay.
And like this is the kind of stuff that's like fundamentally changing how we find information,
Wow.
how we understand it,
Okay.
and even how we create things.
That's huge.
Yeah, so the specific piece we're looking at is from February 7th, 2025. It's a post called ChatGPT launches new feature deep research, transforming into a professional data analyst, 5 AI major events you must follow this week.
Catchy title.
It is. Yeah.
So what's so special about this particular report?
Well, I think it does a really good job of like giving us a snapshot of some seriously cutting edge AI tools
Gotcha.
that are like just now like arriving on the scene.
Yeah.
So our goal today is to like sift through all the technical stuff and pull out the most impactful and relevant details for you.
Sounds good.
Think of it like we're your guides through this crazy world of AI.
I like that.
So you can quickly understand what these developments actually mean for you
Okay.
and how they might actually make things you do every day easier.
That's a good goal.
Yeah, we're going to explore tools that are like reinventing research,
Good.
breathing new life into old videos,
Cool.
and even like generating crazy realistic video content.
All right. So where do we start?
Let's start with how ChatGPT is trying to like completely change the research game.
All right. Let's do it.
So they have this new deep research mode.
Deep research.
Yeah, and it's like imagine having this like super efficient research assistant
Okay.
who like never gets tired
All right.
and can process information like insanely fast.
I mean, that would be amazing. I think all of us could use that.
Right.
But how does it actually work?
So the main idea is that it can analyze massive amounts of data online
Okay.
way faster and more thoroughly than like any of us could on our own.
Right.
And we're talking like way beyond just getting like a list of links.
Right.
This actually goes into the content
Okay.
and pulls out the key insights.
So it's not just like spitting out a bunch of websites. It's actually like reading and understanding them.
Yeah, it's like reading and understanding hundreds of web pages at the same time.
That's wild.
And it's not just like skimming the headlines,
Gotcha.
is understanding the arguments,
Right.
seeing how the different sources connect to each other,
Interesting.
and like putting it all together into this like clear picture.
So it's actually like synthesizing the information for you
Exactly.
instead of just giving you all this raw data.
Right. It's taking that raw information
Yeah.
and turning it into like actual understanding.
So it's valuable,
Right.
right? You can actually use it.
Instead of just like a data dump.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you get at the end of all this?
So you get a full research report,
A whole report.
a whole report.
Wow.
And it's not just like a summary.
Okay.
It gives you like clear citations for all the sources.
Interesting.
And it puts it all in an editable format.
That's nice.
So you can build on it.
You can verify.
Yeah.
That's great.
So the report calls these like superpowers.
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 What are they?
So the ability to search across this like massive amount of information,
Okay.
understand what it finds,
Right.
intelligently connect those pieces of information.
To form insights.
Yeah. And present it all in this well-referenced report.
That's pretty super.
Yeah. And it sounds incredibly versatile. Like what kind of stuff could you use this for?
Well, they say everything from figuring out market trends
Yeah.
to like really in-depth academic research.
So pretty broad applications then.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So how does it work, like practically speaking?
Right. Like how do you actually use this?
So right now it's only available to ChatGPT Pro subscribers.
Okay. So the paid version.
Yeah. The $200 a month plan.
Right.
And they get 100 uses per month.
Okay.
But the plan is to roll it out to Plus subscribers
Okay.
and then eventually to everyone.
That makes sense.
So to use it, you select the deep research mode,
Okay.
tell it what you're researching,
Gotcha.
and it might ask you a few clarifying questions.
Just to make sure it understands.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then you just let it do its thing.
And how long does that take?
Well, it depends on how complex the topic is,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but anywhere from like 5 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then, bam,
You get a report.
full research report.
Wow. Just imagine all the time you could save.
I know, right?
No more digging through articles.
Trying to figure out if the sources are legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that alone takes forever.
And then piecing all that information together.
Totally.
It really could be a game changer for anyone who does research.
Yeah. Anyone who works with information.
Oh, no, like...
Okay, that's ChatGPT and deep research. Deep research.
What else is in this report?
All right, let's switch gears to something a little more personal.
Okay.
Those old, maybe blurry videos we all have tucked away somewhere.
Ooh, yeah.
So there's some exciting new AI that's designed to, like, bring those memories back into focus.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Have some of those.
So this is Project Starlight from Topaz Labs.
Project Starlight.
Yes, and they're calling it the first diffusion model that's specifically designed for video repair.
Interesting. So for people who might not know, what is a diffusion model?
Okay, so you might have heard about it with AI image generation.
Right.
So it's kind of like you start with this like slightly unclear image, and the AI gradually refines it. Okay, fills in the missing detail.
Based on what it's learned.
Yeah, based on what it knows about clear images.
Okay.
So Project Starlight takes that same idea and applies it to video.
Wow. So like for those boxes of old home videos.
Yeah.
Or maybe like those lower quality digital movie files.
Exactly.
That are just like not that great to watch anymore.
Exactly.
It could be huge.
It could be huge.
So basically it uses AI to clean up old videos.
Yeah, and improve them like way more than just like a simple sharpening tool.
Okay.
It reduces the graininess.
Yeah.
Brings back details that might have been lost.
Okay.
And just makes the video clearer and more watchable.
So it's a much more sophisticated approach than just like upping the resolution or something.
Exactly. It's like a deep restoration.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it can work with all kinds of videos.
Like what?
So like those old VHS tapes you might have converted to digital.
Yeah.
To like early digital files that just weren't that high quality.
Gotcha. So a lot of different sources. Yeah. Now the report does say that it's still in early testing. So it's not available to the public yet.
So we have to wait a little bit.
Yeah. But it's definitely worth keeping an eye on.
Especially if you have those old videos you want to see looking their best.
Exactly. So what they're promising is this like advanced AI diffusion technology.
Right.
Really significant improvements to video quality.
Okay.
And it should be able to handle lots of different video formats.
Yep.
And they're saying that it'll be mostly automated.
Oh, nice.
Once you upload your video.
Oh, that's cool.
And the goal is to like even restore those fine details.
Yeah.
That often get lost in like older or lower quality footage.
Like imagine taking like those really special but blurry moments from your life.
I know, right?
Your wedding day.
Kids growing up.
Old family vacations.
And seeing them with this whole new level of clarity.
I mean, that's like giving you back those memories.
It really is. It's like AI helping us connect with our past.
Yeah, and preserve those personal histories.
Exactly.
That's powerful.
Yeah, so powerful. Okay.
Okay, what else?
All right, let's jump into AI video generation.
Okay.
This is where it starts to feel like science fiction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this is OmniHuman-1.
OmniHuman-1.
It's a new AI technology from ByteDance.
ByteDance.
The company behind TikTok.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So get this.
Okay, I'm ready.
It can generate realistic videos of people just from a single photograph.
Wait, just from one photo?
One photo.
Wow.
And we're not talking about like a simple animation here.
Okay.
This can create videos of people speaking naturally.
Okay.
Using gestures. Even singing and playing musical instruments.
That's crazy.
I know. And the report really emphasizes how natural these videos look.
Like how natural are we talking?
They say it's incredibly lifelike.
Really?
Like the way they speak and move.
Wow.
And it can work with photos of all different sizes.
Like what kind of sizes?
So like a close-up of someone's face.
Okay.
Or like a full body shot.
So it's pretty versatile.
Yeah, and it's not just the big movements.
It's the little things. Like how natural the hand movements are. The overall body language.
That's usually where you can tell it's AI, right?
Yeah, it often looks awkward.
Right.
But this is different.
So they're really pushing the boundaries here.
They are.
It seems like it.
It seems like they're going beyond other video generation methods. They're combining text, audio, and motion data in this like really clever way.
To create these human-like performances.
Exactly.
That's really impressive.
So the key features are like the ability to turn a single photo into a full video.
Right.
It works with all kinds of photo sizes.
Yeah.
The actions and expressions look natural. The audio syncs up with like natural lip movements.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like a huge leap forward.
So what could you use this for?
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
Creating educational content, entertainment.
Yeah.
All sorts of creative projects.
So many possibilities.
So many possibilities.
Is it available yet?
Well, no, not yet. But the report does say that ByteDance is aware of like the potential for misuse.
Right. I mean, you can imagine people using this for like deepfakes and stuff.
Exactly.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, and they say they're really focused on like making sure there are regulations in place.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
So it's not available yet, but it sounds like the implications for video creation are pretty big.
They're huge.
Huge, yeah.
It's like a whole new world of possibilities.
Okay, so we've talked about research with ChatGPT.
Right.
We've talked about restoring old videos. What about creating new videos?
Okay, so let's talk about another cool development in the video world.
Okay.
This time, it's about enhancing and personalizing videos that you already have.
Okay, cool.
So this is Pikadditions from Pika Labs.
Pikadditions?
Yeah, and it lets you take characters or objects from photos
Okay.
and like seamlessly drop them into your videos.
Seamlessly. So like it actually looks natural.
Yeah, it looks like they were always there. And they've upgraded the quality for these added elements to full 1080p.
Okay, so they'll look really sharp.
Yeah.
That's good, because otherwise it would kind of ruin the effect.
Right.
So how easy is this to use?
They designed it to be really user-friendly. So you can create these unique personalized videos in just a few steps.
All right, I like easy.
Me too.
What can you actually do with it?
So you can seamlessly merge these elements into your video.
Okay.
You can present them in high definition at 1080p.
Right.
You can add like pretty much any character from a photo you have.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's all through this like straightforward process.
That's awesome.
And they say the movements of the characters look really natural and realistic too.
So it's not like they're just like stuck there.
Right.
They're actually like moving around.
Yeah. So how it works is
Okay.
you log into Pika Labs,
Uh-huh.
you upload the video you want to work with,
Okay.
and the photo of the character or object you want to add, and then you type in a description of how you want it to be integrated.
So like what you want it to do.
Exactly.
Oh.
And you do all this in English.
In English.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then boom, you get your final edited video.
And you can share it.
And you can share it.
That's awesome. So like imagine adding your pet to a travel video.
I know.
Or like putting your favorite cartoon character into a birthday message.
Right.
That's so cool.
It really unlocks so much creative potential.
Yeah, both for personal projects and like maybe even professional stuff.
For sure.
It's cool that they're putting this kind of creative power in the hands of everyday users.
I know.
It's like democratizing video editing.
Exactly.
So we've talked about a lot of different AI video tools.
We have.
What's the last one?
Okay, so the final advancement in this deep dive brings us back to the like core of AI video generation, and specifically how to make those AI videos look less artificial.
Right, because that's kind of the problem right now.
Yeah, they often look a little jerky. Unnatural.
Not quite right.
Right, so this is VideoJAM.
VideoJAM.
It's an AI framework developed by Meta. Facebook.
Got it.
So VideoJAM is trying to solve that problem of like the unnatural movement.
Makes them smoother.
Yeah, more realistic.
So how are they doing that?
Well, their key innovation is how they deal with both the visuals and the motion at the same time.
At the same time?
Yeah.
So like most other programs handle those separately.
Right. And the report says VideoJAM is actually better at this than some of its competitors.
Like who?
Like Sora and Kling.
Kling, I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
So they're saying it's better than those.
Better.
Oh,
so they use what they call a dual blueprint system.
A dual blueprint.
Yeah. Basically, VideoJAM plans out both the visual details of the video and how things are going to move within it.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Gotcha.
And this helps prevent those weird movements. That can happen when the appearance and the motion are handled separately.
Right. It's like when you see a character's arm bend in a way that's just not physically possible.
Exactly.
Okay, so it sounds like this is a pretty big deal.
It is.
For AI video generation.
Yeah, so the big advantages are this much more realistic motion.
Right.
The fact that it keeps the video looking good while making the motion better.
Yeah.
And it can learn the principles of both how things look and how they move.
Okay.
And there's this like internal guidance system that makes sure the movements make sense.
So it's like it's thinking about the physics of the world.
Exactly. And the cool thing is this framework could be used to improve lots of different AI video generation tools.
Oh, so it's not just for VideoJAM itself.
Right. It's like a foundation
Okay.
that could make all sorts of AI videos better.
That's really cool.
So we're kind of heading towards this future where you can't even tell the difference between real videos
And AI-generated videos.
and AI-generated videos.
And we think about what that means.
I know.
Filmmaking.
Advertising.
Advertising.
Education.
Anything that uses video. This is like a major step towards making AI video look and feel real.
Totally believable.
Believable.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's recap.
Okay.
We went deep on some pretty amazing AI advancements.
We did.
We talked about ChatGPT's new deep research.
Right.
And how it could like totally change how you research things online.
Like how much time we could save.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a game changer.
And then Project Starlight.
Project Starlight, yeah.
Bringing those old video memories back to life.
Oh, man, so cool.
And then all the crazy stuff happening in AI video generation.
OmniHuman-1.
OmniHuman-1.
Pikadditions.
Pikadditions.
VideoJAM.
VideoJAM.
So much happening.
Yeah, like creating realistic human videos from a single photo.
Just from a photo that's wild.
I know.
And adding characters to your videos.
Yeah.
Making AI video look more natural.
More natural.
It's like a whole new world of possibilities is opening up.
And all of this connects back to you.
To me.
To you, the listener.
You okay?
You're curious. You want to learn new things. You want to be creative. That's me.
And these tools can help you do all of that.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine how much faster research could be.
Right.
Seeing those old videos in like crystal clear quality.
Right.
And expressing yourself in these totally new ways through video.
Exactly.
I'm excited for the future.
Me too. So with AI now doing all this crazy stuff,
Analyzing information.
creating content,
Yeah.
it really makes you think about like the bigger picture.
Like what?
Like how will this change how we learn new things? How will it affect how we preserve our memories? And what new ways will we be able to share our stories with the world?
Those are big questions.
Big questions. We're like on the verge of this massive transformation.
In how we interact with information and media.
Yeah. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these technologies develop and become more accessible to you.
That's the key, right? Accessible to everyone.
Exactly. So what aspects of these advancements do you find most intriguing? That's something to think about as you go about your day. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
This was fun.
Yeah, this was awesome.